Hey, Kamu, how's it going, man? I had a question for you about kind of working in coverage as a linebacker. And when you have so many guys on this team that can, lock up and man coverage, how does that kind of impact the way you approach, whether it's dropping in zone or playing in man against a running back or a tight end? How does that help your job on defense?
Well, I think it just ultimately just takes away any kind of confusion there is. You have your guy and you just go and lock him up. It's really one on one, and it's a passing league now, like we've said, and you got to be able to play man coverage. It's just what it comes down to. So yeah.
Dolphin?
Hey, Kamu, nice to see you, and thanks for doing this with us. You and Tua seem to really hit it off here in Dolphins camp. I wanted to ask, how much did you know him? How much did you know him before this experience, and what has it been like, kind of sharing it with him?
Yeah, it's been cool. Me and him actually didn't know each other at all. Like coming out, I'm obviously a lot older than him. I kept up with him, when he was in Alabama and stuff. So just kind of watching him do that, and then to see him here now, it's and both being from where we're from, it's awesome, man. I mean, I think we, like you said, we hit it off, and it's just nice to have someone like here that also grew up the same way as you.
Cam?
Hey, Kamu, just kind of piggybacking off that, what does it sort of mean, I guess, to the Polynesian culture and the Hawaiian culture to have someone like Tua, kind of having that big name frame and possibly being a starting quarterback here one day?
Well, I think it's awesome. Like Hawaii is a very proud state and it's a very proud culture. So just anyone that makes it out and goes on to do what they want to do and be successful is. It's cool to see the whole state and all the islands and all the people there just have each other's back and be so supportive. So, I'm excited for Tua. Whatever he does in his career is going to be awesome. So I'm excited.
Joe?
Hey, Kamu, what part about this defensive scheme excites you
Sorry, one more time.
What part about this defensive scheme excites you the most?
I think the biggest thing for me is just the diversity, being able to play so many different positions, so many different situations. You're doing so many different things, and it just keeps things fun. It keeps things exciting, and we ultimately keep people surprised. So I love it.
Cam?
Hey, Kamu, obviously you've been really good in your career, as a coverage linebacker. How do you sort of view, I guess your role going forward in this defense? Do you see them using you in that role going forward?
Well, I think, we have a good linebacker group. We have so many different guys that can do so many different things. And like I said, that's why one of the reasons I even came here in the first place was just the diversity of the defense and being able to do so many things. So, I can't tell you I know the answer to that, but I know for sure like week to week is going to be something exciting. So,
Travis?
Hey, Kamu, speaking of the linebackers room, your coach, Anthony Campanelli, had a good answer the other day about Sunday family dinners for him growing up back home in Jersey. Have you guys had any of that kind of Jersey influence, that family atmosphere, like a family dinner type of situation in the linebacker room?
yeah, with Cam, yeah, man, he's passionate. He's a great coach. We get good vibes from him about everything. He loves talking about his family, and you can definitely tell he's a very family oriented guy. So, it fits in perfect, and we have a good thing in that room for sure.
Cam?
Speaking of food, have you and Tua brought any Hawaiian dishes? Got together for any Hawaiian dishes out here yet?
No, we haven't been able to actually because of all this COVID stuff. We haven't really been able to do much, but that's we talk about it all the time, and we're talking about eventually when our families get to come out and with the dishes that they make and all that kind of stuff. So we're excited for that when that can happen.
Dolphin?
Yeah, Kamu, one more and two. I guess, what has it been like for you guys to kind of hang out? What are some things that you guys do if you do hang out, and do you kind of feel like a responsibility, maybe just because you're a little bit older, to kind of take them under your wing a little bit and kind of show them the ropes of being in the NFL?
I wouldn't say like the responsibility, but I think just the bond that we have is cool, and I get to answer any questions he has, and and just kind of put him at ease, you know, and just at the end of the day, it's still football. You know, I know it's business, bigger platform, bigger performance, but it's still football. It's still the same thing he's done as a little kid. So, yeah.
Hal?
You're talking Hawaiian food. You really got my attention there. So tell me, what's the ideal menu when you guys get together? What would it be like?
For me, you know, I gotta have my kolo pig, my lau lau, my poi. I'm a big barbecue chicken, Korean barbecue chicken guy. I mean, the list can go on. When my mom comes out here, she kills it. So, yeah, we gotta get that going soon for sure.